Sundstrand M35 piston motor test. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I hooked up. Okay, here's the case drain in and out, or it's a birotational case drain. I'll just let it drain into my test bench here. Okay, now on their system, the case, they have like 50 of these units. Okay, and the case drain, which is not totally correct, but the case drain goes into the return line because of the way this thing is plumbed. Technically, it should have its own case drain line, but it's in a big giant plant, and it wouldn't be feasible for them to have a separate line that would be hundreds of feet long going back to the tank. So what they've done is it goes right in the back into the return. So there is some back pressure on it. That's why they have the high pressure seal in here, and that's why we on this gasket we've put that Permatex on there. All right, so what you'll see is when I start this up, we're just going to check it and run. I know it's pretty good because I've done a lot of these, but we check them anyways, and we get the oil in there, and then we'll put some O-ring fittings in here and lock it in there, and they can set this on their shelf. When they pop one, they just replace it. But you'll see a little case oil coming out of here. That's normal. I mean, if it's excessive, that's a problem. That means that the plates are all scarred up in there, and it has a lot of bypass. But you have a little bit, the case, and it'll come out, and you can kind of see that. So let's start it up. Okay. So we're just going to start it up here. Okay, see how it's coming out? Okay, I can stop it. It just goes in. We have several tanks on here. You can see that. So what that is see, the case is always full of oil. Okay, so it keeps everything lubed up. So that whole case, when this is it, it's all full of oil in there, but it's just coming out here. It goes in a separate tank, and then I just pump it back in. But if we just do this to check it, that's all it really is. You know, we just want to make sure it runs. We want to lubricate everything in there before we send it back to them. We'll end up taking this off, drain some of the oil, put the plugs, and then we'll paint it, put a little green tag, and then they'll set it on their shelf when they're ready to replace one that's blown out. But usually they're blowing out of these gaskets now. So that gives you an idea of what that looks like. Now I can back pressure this and all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Back pressure it, slow it down, and there'll be more oil coming out. You see that? I can almost stop it, see? That's a simulated load. So that shows you that. We'll let this drain off and we'll plug it up, and that one's ready to go. Stand by for the next one.